Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into an exclusive look at Samsung's highly anticipated One UI 7.0 beta, which promised us some of the most impressive updates we've seen so far. Whether you're already a Galaxy fan or just curious to see how this update stacks up, get ready to discover every essential detail you need to know. Samsung has truly ramped up the excitement with features that could redefine how we interact with our devices. And trust me, you'll want to stick around to the end because I'm revealing some hidden features that could transform your Galaxy experience entirely. Starting off, let's talk about the release timeline. Samsung has been hinting that the One UI 7.0 beta is just around the corner. Reports from well-known sources on Twitter are suggesting that users in the US and South Korea may get their hands on this beta in the next week or so, with other regions like India following close behind. Samsung plans to test this beta for about 2 months before rolling out the stable version, anticipated in January for the Galaxy S25 series. But here's an insider tip. If you're using your Galaxy as your primary device, it might be worth holding off a bit on downloading the first beta version. These initial versions tend to be buggy, so waiting for a more stable release might save you some frustration. But if you're as eager as I am, then maybe you're ready to dive in right away. Now let's get into the features Samsung is bringing with One UI 7.0. First up, animations. Samsung has clearly taken feedback from users to heart, working on smoother transitions and refined animations that should elevate the whole user experience. Gone are the days of jerky or laggy transitions. The team has focused on adding a fluidity that rivals even iOS, aiming for that buttery smoothness we all crave. Alongside this, Samsung is revamping the settings layout, making it more accessible and intuitive, especially for one-handed use. Most of the primary options are now easily reachable at the bottom of the screen. For those who love the customization Samsung is known for, this update is likely to be a welcome change. Another standout feature is the redesigned volume panel. Samsung is leaning into aesthetics here, giving us a volume control interface that's both functional and beautiful. With a frosted glass look and sleek volume bars, it's a small but noticeable change that adds to the overall elegance of One UI 7.0. This might not sound like a major update, but these subtle design elements play a big role in making everyday interactions more enjoyable. Speaking of convenience, Samsung is introducing new options in the notification and quick panels. You'll now be able to choose between a combined or separate layout for notifications, which adds an extra level of control and personalization to the interface. And for families, Samsung is enhancing parental controls, giving parents more power to create safe, kid-friendly environments on their devices. There's even a hint of a new Samsung Cloud app on the horizon, although details on that are still pretty mysterious. On the security front, One UI 7.0 is introducing some notable changes. Samsung's auto blocker feature, already popular for keeping devices secure, is getting a significant upgrade. For example, enhanced settings will restrict connections to non-secure Wi-Fi networks and older 2G networks, which can be vulnerable to security threats. This means when you're out and about, you'll have peace of mind knowing your device is actively avoiding risky connections. Samsung is making sure that security doesn't come at the cost of convenience, which is especially appreciated in today's connected world. For the visual side, Samsung is updating icon designs with fresh new looks that complement the One UI 7.0's refined aesthetic. And while official dark mode for icons hasn't been confirmed, you can still achieve a dark look through third-party apps like Icon Pack Studio. Also, the lock screen is getting a stylish upgrade, with live activities like music, U2, and the stopwatch available directly at the bottom of the screen for easy access. This new feature means you'll be able to jump into your most used apps even faster right from the lock screen. For gamers, Samsung's also got an interesting feature tucked into developer settings. You'll have the option to disable thermal throttling. This means you can squeeze out maximum performance from your device without worrying about frame drops, though it may cause your phone to heat up a bit. This is huge news for gamers as it's a step towards turning the Galaxy lineup into an even more powerful gaming platform. Using AI, Samsung is condensing notifications from specific apps on the lock screen, giving you the essential information without overwhelming you. This AI-driven notification summary feature might sound small, but it's a massive improvement for anyone who hates the clutter of constant notifications. Samsung's beloved Good Lock module is also getting a facelift. Users will now have new animation options to choose from, including iOS-style and Pixel-style animations in addition to the One UI standard. This kind of customization allows users to really make the Galaxy experience their own, catering to the increasing demand for personalization in smartphones. Samsung has also added additional widgets, which are expected across various system applications. This improvement aims to make widgets more functional and visually appealing, adding both form and function to the Galaxy experience. However, one area that hasn't seen as much focus in this update is battery optimization. While it's still a point of discussion among users, we're hopeful that Samsung will address battery performance improvements as they continue developing One UI 7.0. The charging animation is also updated with a new, visually engaging look. Samsung's little touches in these animations add a spark of delight to everyday actions, enhancing the overall user experience. In addition to the revamped visual elements and functional updates, One UI 7.0 is expected to improve the accessibility features, making the Galaxy experience even more inclusive. Samsung has added subtle but powerful tools to ensure that users with visual or hearing impairments can navigate the system with ease. For instance, they're enhancing the screen reader, allowing it to better interpret gestures and provide more precise feedback. Samsung's dedication to accessibility speaks volumes about its commitment to making its technology usable and enjoyable for everyone. This update isn't just about fancy visuals, it's about refining the experience for all types of users, showing just how versatile the Galaxy ecosystem truly is. Samsung has also made strides in enhancing multitasking capabilities with One UI 7.0. With the growing demand for productivity on mobile devices, users will find it easier to split their screens, precise windows, and interact with multiple apps seamlessly. This update includes optimizations that allow for smoother app transitions and more stable performance when running several apps at once. For anyone using their Galaxy device for work or creative tasks, this upgrade makes a noticeable difference. Imagine editing a document, watching a video, and messaging a friend, all at the same time without lag or interruption. It's Samsung's answer to the productivity needs of the modern mobile user, further solidifying its position as a go-to choice for multitaskers. Now let's talk about privacy, an area Samsung is taking seriously with One UI 7.0. While we already touched on the auto blocker feature, Samsung has gone even further, introducing a unique privacy dashboard. This dashboard provides a clear view of app permissions and data usage, allowing users to instantly see which apps are accessing their data and make adjustments as needed. This new level of transparency helps Galaxy users stay in control of their personal information, giving them the power to fine-tune privacy settings without sifting through complicated menus. It's a move that reflects a broader industry shift toward data protection, and Samsung is leading the charge by making these tools more accessible and easy to use. As we wrap up, let's talk about the head-to-head comparison of the Galaxy S24 Ultra and the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Each phone has its strengths, with the Galaxy S24 Ultra boasting features like a 200MP main camera, the mighty Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor, and Samsung's iconic S Pen integration. Meanwhile, the iPhone 16 Pro Max brings Apple's efficient A18 Pro chip and a new 48MP sensor. Both phones have their own style. If customization, productivity, and versatility are priorities, Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra might be the right choice. But if you're all about Apple's seamless performance and deep ecosystem, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is hard to beat. In the end, both iOS and One UI offer incredible experiences. And as we get closer to One UI 7.0's official release, I'll be here to keep you updated with the latest insights. So if you're excited about these new features or have questions, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth reviews and updates. Until next time, thanks for watching, stay tuned, and stay curious.